Foodie gang, 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 gang. Foodie gang, 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 gang. Foodie gang, 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 gang.
Foodie gang, gang, gang.
Food gang, gang, gang.
Foodie gang, 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 gang. Foodie gang, 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 gang. Foodie gang, 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 gang.
Foodie gang, gang, gang.
Food gang, gang, gang.
Foodie gang, gang, gang.
Food gang, gang, gang. Food gang, gang, gang.
Doing? How y'all doing? What's going on, Foodie Gang? You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 1, Season 2. Oh my God, what am I talking about? Season 2, Episode 21. So if you missed any episodes, be sure to go back and check them out so you know exactly who we are talking about and what we are talking about. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Foodie Gang, and share this stream with your friends. back this up a little bit. I feel like I'm real close. Okay, and to support this channel and keep the stove on, Foodie Gang, so I can continue to bring you guys food news, recipes, great reviews, and best of all, education. It is going to be money sign Chefbigbank on Cash App. And we have a great show planned for today. We're going to be talking about mangoes, and more mangoes. So, if anyone wants to join the conversation for this stream, you want to pop in and say, hey, feel free to do so. The link is attached or pinned to the top of the chat. And if at any point in time my mic sounds weird, Foodie Gang, please let me know, Foodie Gang. Now, I just want to do some shout outs for those of the Foodie Gang that was here early. When I create these streams and I make these topics, I never know how it's going to go. So to see such great support means a lot to me. And Randy normally pulls up first, Foodie Gang, but she may be at work, maybe she's taking a nap. So, who came through the door first today? It's gonna be, it is what it is, TV. He said 907 goodies. How you doing? I'm doing good. So I went to church today. I went to my church has 2 services. I made sure I went to the early service so I could get here on time today, Foodie Gang. And I gotta let y'all know I was on time because normally I'm late. So, I was on time today. We ain't running behind, we're running on time. I'm doing good this time. How are you? Foodie Gang, we want to make sure that we support everyone that supports us. So with that being said, y'all go ahead and subscribe to It Is What It Is TV and Genesis 1 GO3P. They have really great YouTube channels. She said 907 goodies, mods, chat, and It Is What It Is TV. Happy Sunday. Yes, y'all. That is the reason why I kind of want to do a relaxed stream because it is Sunday. We're about to start a whole new week. And I want everybody to go into the new week ready, excited, feeling good, eating good food. Ooh, Genesis 1 also said, Randy, Molly, you in danger, girl. Where are you? I know. Look, I feel like if we all say Randy enough, she will pop up. And also we have Miss Solistic. She said, Foodie Gang. And if you missed yesterday's episode, I had a great interview with Miss Solistic about weight loss surgery. So y'all make sure y'all go check out that stream. It has just been a really great week. We've had some good interviews, some good topics. Y'all know we was talking about McDonald's a lot. I'm going to let up off McDonald's though. And Genesis 1 always watching on the replay. She said, Miss Solistic, happy Sunday. Love your interview. Yes, y'all make sure y'all go check it out. And we have a Dr. Frizzle Frost, a warrior spirit. He said 907 goodies. Heart, heart, heart. Thank you so much for Dr. Frizzle for always sliding through. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel as well. He does story time and movie reviews and a lot of other great topics. And all the shows that I just mentioned they do have open panels. So, if you want to be on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and maybe one day you can join the panel. All right, y'all. When I see my Foodie Gang, I'll be happy. A lot of other content creators, sometimes they get on here and they be mad. But it's weird. Like for me, when I pull up to YouTube, I'll be happy. Okay, Foodie Gang. Let me go over the disclaimer. Let me get that out of the way. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep the stove on. gonna be money sign Chef Big Bank on Cash App. I'm about to say on YouTube. I tell you, one of the hardest things, one of the hardest things about being a YouTuber is getting the script down. Because it's really frustrating when you leave a live stream and you're like, oh, I forgot to say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So learning the script and we know all that it's really hard. I'm telling y'all. We make it look easy up here, but it's hard. A lot of practice. The more content you make, the better. And I so some people don't like to watch themselves. I watch myself because I got to see how my hair looks. I have lip chap on. I got lip gloss on. I need to see how I look, so I watch myself. Some people don't, and I also, when I watch myself, I critique myself, and I'm like, okay, the audio could have been better. Um, I got to try to not say a lot. So just things like that. So watching myself really does help me. And yes, like Genesis said, I hit the like button. Leaving a comment is very important, and hitting the subscribe button and the like is very important. If you are someone who is a growing content creator, the more comments you leave, the more live streams that you go into and you type in the chat, other content creators can start seeing your brand and your name. Brand recognition is very, very important. And so a lot of people may never have watched 907 Good Eats, but they see me always in the comment section. And so you want people to start recognizing your name, recognizing your brand. So the more comments, the better. So with all that being said, Foodie Gang, you know what to do. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let me get into the disclaimer. Welcome to 907 Good Eats Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Please note that the information provided on our channel, including commentary and discussions, is for informational, educational, and entertainment purpose only. Comments and opinions expressed are those of the individuals and not those of 907 Good Eats. While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, we cannot guarantee its completeness, reliability, or accuracy. The use of the information provided on this channel is strictly at your own risk. We do not claim ownership of any third-party content featured on our channel. All third-party content is the intellectual property of the respective owners, and we respect their rights. Viewer description is advised for all content. Okay, Foodie Gang. So with all that being said, I think that we can begin to start the show. Dr. Frizzle said, Genesis 1, I'm good knocking this work out. Yes, y'all, Dr. Frizzle be putting in that work. If he's not creating content, he's at work or he's hanging out with his baby girl, he's doing his thing. All right, so, all right, Foodie Gang. Okay, so the pasta competition, the last day is going to be tomorrow. So at midnight, that's when the entry period will close. I'm going to show you guys my group on Facebook. And if you are on Facebook, join my group, Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page. Shop the Foodie Gang store. Normally I have my merch on, but today I went to church. So I got my church clothes on. But normally I would have my merch. So with the Facebook group, we are almost at 1,000 members. And when we get to 1,000 members, we are going to have a celebration. So We got 2 celebrations coming up. Our 1-year anniversary for 907 Goodies is going to be June 17th. So that will mark 1 full year that we have been around. So we got our birthday party coming up, and we got the 1K celebration coming up when our group hits 1,000 members. So y'all stay tuned for those live events. Stay tuned for the announcements. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and when you turn on the notification bell, make sure you select all so that you get all the notifications. Every Wednesday at 9 a.m., I'm dropping pre-recorded content and going live randomly. So yeah, we got our birthday party coming up, Foodie Gang. Ooh, we turning 1 year old. We're turning 1. Can y'all believe that? 1 year old. So let me go ahead and move some things around. And like I said, Foodie Gang, if at any point in time I start sounding crazy, start sounding choppy, go ahead and let me know. Yeah, so we're turning 1 June 17th. That's going to be our 1-year anniversary for the YouTube channel. And we are going to have a 1K celebration. Let me see how many members. So we are at 943 members on the fan page. When we get to 1,000, we're going to have our 1K celebration. We have our birthday party coming up on the 17th. So y'all stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but I'm sure that I will come up with something great. And we have the National Foodie Gang Pasta Contest. Let me take this down so y'all can see. Yes, we got the pasta contest. So submit a picture of pasta you cooked. Keyword, you cooked. Okay? So y'all can't be going out to eat somewhere taking pictures. That's cool to post in the group, but to submit your entry, it needs to be pasta that you cooked. Recipes are not required, but are welcome. The competition started the 27th. It'll end June 10th. The winner will receive a free Foodie Gang t-shirt, a $20 gift card, and an interview on 907 Goodies. And you can promote any type of business that you have. You can tell us how you cook the pasta. And, you could just do a little victory lap. I am okay with that. But if the winner does not wish to do the YouTube interview, that's perfectly fine as well. Not everybody wants to be on YouTube, but those of us that do really want to be on YouTube. So it's, All right, I'm just going to share. Okay, so remember the other day I was talking about fennel? Okay, so let me read this to y'all. I don't if salads are allowed, but this is fennel salad. Oh, they're saying they didn't know if salads were allowed. But look, this is a food group. All food is allowed. Every post has to be approved. So don't come over here thinking you finna start spamming the group. Every post has to be food related, and every post is approved. If your post is not food related, it will be denied. Okay, but this is a fennel salad. So you guys remember I was talking about fennel, and I was letting you guys know it's like an onion. It kind of has like a licorice taste to it. So I think a lot of you guys have not heard of fennel, so we're going to have to talk about fennel. So yeah, that's how it looks, and that's a very nice knife. And this is hangover food. So it looks like a burrito with cheese, eggs, steak, and nacho cheese. Yeah, That is definitely hangover food. That's definitely hangover food right there. But that looks delicious. Oh, a date candy. And this member of the group, he has empty. It's called Empty Stomach Podcast, and he goes around and he makes these cool little videos, like promoting the restaurant, showing you some of the things off the menu that he has ordered. I would like to, maybe one day in the future, this person could stop by Foodie Gang and really, you know, tell us all about the podcast, because I love his content. I like it, and I like things like this. But y'all know, anything about food, I'm already there. I got anything about food, I got one foot in already. So yes, y'all know anything about food, Big Bank is already into it. Ooh, so later on today, I'm gonna fry some fish and shrimp. So it's funny that I seen this. Oh, and remember that pasta I was telling you guys about that I was gonna make, the Cajun pasta? Okay, so I made my Alfredo sauce from scratch. It was delicious. The pasta did not turn out the way I would have liked. It didn't really have enough of the Cajun flavor, so I'm gonna have to get a different Cajun seasoning. But the pasta was delicious, and every morning I always say good morning, and I say hey, and then I say good night. Ooh, have y'all ever had these? These are empanadas. They are so delicious. Pray for the kids whose only food, love, and attention come from school staff. This is not a vacation for them. I think one of the things that it's important for us to do is to remain humble and be thankful, because it could be a lot worse. Yeah, we got to remain humble, be thankful, be happy. Ooh, and this looks so good right here. I'm trying to see if I can show y'all the pasta. I did post it on the community tab of my YouTube channel. Ooh, this looks delicious. So yes, y'all join the Facebook group. Join, share your food with us. Okay. Food Gang, what y'all think about this? It was $8 for this watermelon. This watermelon to me looks disgusting because all that water, and it's like it's gonna be soggy. And if y'all been watching since day one, y'all already know I don't even really like watermelon like that. It is definitely not my favorite, but that looks like some bad watermelon to me, if you ask me. This was yesterday's live stream. I had an interview. We were talking about weight loss surgery. Y'all make sure y'all go and check it out. And we got mac and cheese right. Okay, here it is, y'all. Here's the pasta. So that is what I made the other day. Okay, so there is the pasta. So like I said, it didn't really have enough Cajun flavor in my mind to be considered a Cajun pasta. So let me tell y'all a trick, Foodie Gang. And I got the cup right here, the 907 Good Eats. So make sure y'all shop the Foodie Gang store. Let me tell y'all a secret. When I don't know why my camera just got really, really dark all of a sudden, but look, I tell y'all, Foodie Gang, once you hit that live button, everything go down. Okay. The key to cooking is this. If you are cooking a dish and the dish does not work out, you know what you do? You rename the dish. That's it. You just get it. You make up a new name. So because this pasta was not Cajun the way I would have liked, I just renamed it. Chicken and sausage Alfredo. Boom. That's all you got to do, Foodie Gang. If you're making something that don't turn out right, that's okay. You know, cooking is the best teacher of all. And y'all, this pasta was delicious. And I made my Alfredo sauce from scratch. And y'all know I got a video, but I have to edit it. So that video will be coming out one day. It was delicious. I had like a small whole chicken. I roasted it whole, so delicious. I cut it up, put it in the pasta. There was red peppers and beef sausage in the pasta, and I topped it with some Parmesan cheese and some parsley, and I made the Alfredo sauce from scratch. And that brings me to my next point. I did a live stream about how to make pasta sauce from scratch. Make sure y'all check out that live stream. And I showed you guys a couple of different videos and how different techniques to make pasta from scratch. So make sure y'all check out that live stream. All right, so now we're going to get into mangoes, and more mangoes. So I'm going to pull up the first video, and this video is going to talk about the farming aspect of the mangoes. We're going to talk about the farming and the origin. I don't know how to say that word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean the beginning. Okay, so that's going to be the first video. All right, and yes, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends. As always, to support this channel and keep the stove on, it is going to be $Chefbigbank on Cash App. Okay, so y'all know when I hit these buttons, I don't never really know what's going to happen. So bear with me. But how is everyone doing today? And what did everyone eat so far? Okay, I'm going to let y'all know what I ate. I'll go first. This is so weird. It's because it's like you're sitting here and you're talking to a screen. It's just a weird aspect. You're talking to a screen, but on the other side there are real people watching you. You just don't see them. So it's a lot to get used to. My sister, when she came up here yesterday, she was like, it's kind of weird. I'm like, I know it's weird, but there really are people on the other side. But everyone always tells me, they're like, when I watch your content, I feel like you're really talking to me. I'm like, well, I am. I am talking to y'all. Okay. This video is going to be about how Australia farmers produce millions of tons of mangoes. That's a weird title, but we are going to talk about that. And I want to know, Foodie Gang, do you guys like mangoes? Because I know I do.
The story of Australia's mango production industry is really a roller coaster of agricultural prowess and immense dedication, as the country not only pulled itself onto the world stage in just a few years, but also manage to do so in the most efficient manner ever. With nearly 16,000 hectares of mango trees throughout the northern part of the country, producing over 50,000 metric tons annually. Australian mango farmers have become global leaders in the cultivation of this beloved tropical fruit. But how do they do this? And why is this just the beginning for the mango-crazed country? Join us as we look at how Australian farmers produce millions of tons of mangoes. In the vast orchards of Australia.
Okay, Foodie Gang, and before we get too far into it, can y'all hear it okay? And is the sound coming out okay? And I also want to let you guys know that mangoes grow in tropical and subtropical lowlands around the world, including in forests and rainforests. They are native to tropical Asia and have been cultivated in the Indian subcontinent for over 4,000 years. Today, India is the world's top producer of mangoes. But other major producers include China, Thailand, Indonesia, the Philippines, Pakistan, and Mexico. In the United States, mangoes are imported from Mexico, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil. Wow, so yeah, there you have it. Mangoes can also be grown in southern Florida and southern California. Okay, so they grow a couple of mangoes, a few mangoes here, but not a ton. So there's just a lot to know about the foods that we see every day in the grocery store and that we eat all the time, but do we really know where it comes from? And that is the one thing that I hope to, bring to this atmosphere, or to this platform, is the knowledge. But let's get back into the video.
Where the sun kisses the land and the breeze whispers secrets of agricultural prowess, there's a mango story that's anything but ordinary. Sure, when you measure Australia's mango production against giants like India, China, and Indonesia, it might seem like a small player in the orchard. However, behind this seemingly unassuming facade lies a tale of remarkable growth that's turning heads across the globe. Putting aside any notion of mediocrity, Australia's mango industry has not just seen dramatic growth over the past 15 years, but is apparently still on the rise, as many believe it's preparing for a doubling act that has international agencies doing a double take. But what's the secret behind this fruit-fueled phenomenon? Well, the answer lies in Australia's unique blend of climate and agricultural expertise. It's not just about growing mangoes, it's about doing so with an efficiency that's almost cinematic. However, before we delve into the details of this agricultural magic, let's talk about the different regions of the country that produce this wonder fruit. Welcome, fellow explorers, to the mango-rich landscapes of Australia, where each region tells a unique tale of sun-soaked orchards and flourishing harvests. Our journey begins in the Northern Territory's top end, which can only be described as a tropical haven for mango enthusiasts. The best way to describe this region would be as a giant array of expansive orchards that just happen to illuminate a beautiful and lush landscape. However, this region isn't just popular for its beauty, but also for its amazing mango production industry. Thanks to the climate here, which is marked by distinct wet and dry seasons, this region is a perfect stage for beautiful and pumping mangoes to grow. The outstandingly high temperatures and humidity during the wet season perform a sort of magical transformation for this region as they convert it into a thriving mango paradise. So much so that they produce about 50,000 metric tons of mangoes per year. However, the northern region isn't the only part of the country known for its lush mangoes. Hopping over to Queensland, a state that wears the mango crown with pride, you will be surprised at just how efficiently they produce the fruit. From the subtropical marvels of Mariba to the tropical wonders of Bowen, Queensland's mango tapestry.
So it sounds like with the amount of mangoes that they are producing each year, the mango industry has to be a huge employer out in Australia. And I wonder if these farmers are paid well. If you guys were here for the Banana Wars, which we went over in season 1, we talked about how the workers were not paid well. So I'm curious to see how the actual farmers are being treated in this, the mango region, because the mango is producing millions of dollars for them. If they are selling this many mangoes a year, how are the farmers being paid? And so let's keep watching and let's see.
Tapestry is absolutely diverse and vibrant. This is all thanks to the Burdekin River system, which does a marvelous job at ensuring a steady flow of life-giving irrigation to the region. However, that's not all, as the region is also blessed with volcanic soils in certain areas, which help create ideal conditions for mango trees to flourish. Thanks to these unique conditions, Queensland produces approximately 22,000 metric tons of mangoes per year, which actually accounts for a whopping 43% of Australia's total mango production. Moving on from Queensland, our final stop takes us to the dramatic landscapes of Western Australia. Where the Kimberley and Carnarvon regions play an integral part in the mango saga. Dancing between dry and wet seasons where sandy soils and warm temperatures set the stage for a mango performance like no other. The aerial view of these regions showcases nature's beauty as mango trees take center stage in a dry tropical region. However, this region produces significantly fewer mangoes than others. With such rich mango-producing regions, Australia is a hub for different species of mangoes. So much so that you'll not be surprised why the world has suddenly turned its attention to the country's mango industry. In the sunny world of Aussie mangoes, it's not just about taste. Now, this might seem contrary to conventional thinking. However, this approach would make sense when you take into account the fact that Aussie mangoes aren't just fruits. See, these masterpieces are actually the result of a carefully orchestrated system. You can think of it like a magical mango wonderland where genetics, chemistry, and farming finesse come together to create a symphony of flavors. A perfect example of this is the Aussie gem, the Kensington Pride.
One thing I would say, Foodie Gang, is I did not realize that there were so many different varieties of mangoes. And I know that sounds crazy because you're just going to say that there's varieties to everything. That is true. But I just never paid attention to what I was going in the store to purchase until I started this whole food channel, food content. It made me take a deeper look at avocados, at the banana wars, coconuts, mangoes. So now that I'm on this food content creation journey, I'm taking a deeper look. And a lot of the mangoes that I was used to were always green. Until the other day, somebody brought me a mango that was yellow. And I was like scared to eat it at first, but then I ate it and it was really, really good. And so then I thought, wow, there's so many different types of mangoes. And here we are, we're doing mangoes and more mangoes. But the Banana Wars, a battle for control. It was a great live stream, and we talked about the history of bananas. So I would definitely encourage you guys, Foodie Gang, to go and check it out. But one of the things that I would say was interesting is that you guys saw how they were cutting the mangoes off the tree. They were cutting a little bit of the stem off with it. And I wonder why they were doing that. And I'm curious as to when he tells us about this, I think he said called an Aussie gem mango. I'm curious why about the whole thing. So I'm gonna play the video. We're gonna get back into it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. To support this channel, keep the stove on. It's gonna be money sign Chefbigbank.
Originating from Bowen in Queensland, Australia, these mangoes are known for their exceptional taste, as they manage to pull off a sensational balance between sweetness and acidity. Grown from late spring to early autumn, these mangoes grow well in subtropical regions like Queensland, where they come from. Their smooth, juicy, and non-fibrous flesh provides a delightful eating experience. The Kensington Pride is a grandmaster of mango genetics, and that matters more than you'd think. See, this mango actually has its own genetic code that makes it resistant to diseases and ensures it thrives in the Australian climate.
One thing I would say, Foodie Gang, is it's kind of scary how they can play with food and alter it to make it be more resistant against certain diseases or bacteria. It's a little bit scary. It really is that they be like playing with the food like this. But I think one of the things that scares me more is that I never paid attention. So now that I'm paying attention, I'm learning all these new things that really aren't new, but they're new to me. And so I think we just need to be aware of what's going on with the food.
The mango, named after the Kensington Gardens in London, is not only popular in Australia, but has gained international recognition for its exceptional flavor and quality, making it truly an Australian gem. Moving on, we have the beautiful Calypso mango, scientifically known as Mangifera indica. The Calypso was specially developed in Australia through a meticulous breeding program.
Didn't that sound like a weed name? They said the indigo mango or something like that. Y'all, let's see what's going on. And then y'all saw that one mango that had some brown spots on it? It kind of looked like a banana. I didn't know mangoes be getting like brown spots like bananas.
These vibrant red mangoes are a hybrid variety with a genetic lineage that includes Keat and Hayden mangoes. The mangoes, which typically ripen and are ready for harvest during the midsummer months, are known for their smooth, non-fibrous texture. Their flesh is usually tender and juicy and is described as exotic and sensational by many. However, this Australian-originating fruit is not just a natural marvel, but also a result of years of trials and errors by the country, creating a fruit often used in culinary creations thanks to its smooth, melt-in-the-mouth texture. Because of this, although originating in Australia, these mangoes have now gained popularity, which has led to their cultivation in various mango-producing regions worldwide. The Calypso, however, pales in complexity when compared to the R2E2 mango. This mango actually stands as a testament to the innovative agricultural practices of the country, and is a hybrid variety that has carved its own niche in the world of the mango industry. Known for its name, R2E2, which to many might sound like a secret code, the mango is actually named in reference to its origin. See, the R2E2 mango is a...
That mango looks weird, and it looks like a big old apple. That one looks weird. It looks kind of weird. And when you first cut it, it was like, it looked kind of like orange a little bit. Kind of weird.
Hybrid, a result of crossing the Kent and Sensation mango varieties. This blending of genetic traits ended up giving rise to a mango that boasts the best of both worlds. One of the most distinctive features of the R2E2 mango is its impressive size. These mangoes tend to be larger compared to many other varieties, making them a substantial and satisfying treat for mango enthusiasts. Aside from this, the R2E2 mangoes are characterized by their stunning red and yellow blush, which creates a visual allure that adds to their appeal. When it comes to flavor, R2E2 doesn't disappoint. It is renowned for its high sugar content, delivering a sweetness that is a delight to the taste buds. The balance of sweetness and the overall taste profile make it a favorite among mango connoisseurs. R2E2 mangoes typically reach their peak during the later stages of the mango season, making them a late summer and early autumn delicacy. And thanks to their adaptability, the R2E2 mango has become famous in various mango-producing regions around the world.
Now, you know they was in the lab playing with that mango. How the heck did that mango get that big? Y'all, they put some up in it, up in that mango. And they're probably happy because now it's gaining popularity. And one of the trends that I've seen amongst the banana wars, avocado wars, you talked about deadly coconuts. It seems like whatever fruit is cheapest to produce, that's the one that they want to push. That's the one that they want to become very, very popular, in my opinion. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And let's get back into the video and let's learn about these mangoes, and more mangoes.
Speaking, the Australian mango industry is home to some of the most mouth-watering mangoes the world has ever seen. But how exactly are they cultivated? Stick around to find out. When it comes to Australian mangoes, the cultivation process is nothing short of a meticulously orchestrated dance, where each step plays a critical role in transforming the mango flowers into succulent fruits. The foundation of a successful mango orchard begins with strategic planting and soil preparation. To do this, farmers meticulously choose mango varieties suited to the local climate and soil conditions. And as such, the farm's soil is tested, and the soil analysis helps guide the farmer in making precise amendments to the soil, like ensuring it has an optimal pH and nutrient profile for a healthy developing tree. Once that's out of the way, the next step is water. Efficient water management is paramount in mango farming, especially in arid regions like Australia. Because of this, most farms use drip irrigation systems. These systems are calibrated to deliver precise amounts of water directly to the root zone, and, as such, minimize waste and promote water use efficiency.
Let me tell y'all, foodie gang. Okay, so when we talked about the avocados and how the cartel corrupted the avocado industry, one of the things that we talked about was the water. It takes a lot of water to grow one avocado. And in Chile, okay, there we go. The town that was above the avocado farm, they were taking water from the town and giving it to the corporation because the corporation had more money. And it was really sad. And they had it set up to where you had to purchase the water rights, right? If you have to purchase water rights, who is more likely to be able to afford the water rights? The people of the town or the major companies? So unfortunately, what was happening is that people in the town were not able to access water because the avocado company was purchasing the water rights, and they were using that water to grow avocados. It takes a lot of water to grow avocados. And in this video and in this live stream, we talk more about the avocados and about the water. We talked about avocados in Mexico and avocados in Chile. Make sure you go check out that live stream, because there are a lot of things that are going on in the world that we are too focused on the wrong stuff to even think about what's going on. But don't let them distract y'all, foodie gang. Do not be distracted. They is out here doing crazy stuff with the food, and we gotta pay attention. So yes, here's a video how the cartel corrupted the avocado industry. This was a food case study. We talked all about the avocados and the water. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And to keep the stove on, hit the Cash App, #Chefbigbank. Let's get back into the video. I heard water and I thought of this.
However, that's not all, as soil moisture sensors aid in real-time monitoring, enabling farmers to fine-tune irrigation schedules for optimal tree health. Now the Australian weather with its extremes poses challenges for mango farmers, as all their crops could simply be destroyed by the sun. As such, protective measures, such as shade netting, shield the mango tree flowers from excessive heat, preventing sunburn and ensuring a favorable environment for the fruit to set. Apart from that, anti-hail nets.
Wow, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that they did that. They put nets over the trees to protect them from the sun. Wow, and then it's like, this net has to be really expensive, really big. I had no idea that they did something like this. And that's the cool thing about this channel, is that we really break down the fruit. We break down the whole backstory and all that stuff.
Also help guard against potential damage during severe weather events, thus maintaining the integrity of the crop. When it comes to pest control, a sophisticated approach is taken. This approach involves integrated pest.
Ooh, see, I don't like this part, foodie. I don't like bugs, insects, nothing. And y'all saw the way that bug was crawling on that mango. Let me go back. Let me slide this back.
Integrity of the crop. When it comes to pest.
Ooh, y'all see that? That brown thing right there is moving. Ooh, I mean, in all actuality, any fruit, any vegetable could have a bug on there, but still, it's different when you actually see the bug on the fruit or the vegetable.
Pest control, a sophisticated approach is taken. This approach involves integrated pest management, IPM. In this process, farmers employ biological controls, introducing natural predators, such as beneficial insects, to manage pest populations. However, it's not only left to the bugs, as monitoring systems, including pheromone traps and regular scouting, provide early detection for the farmers, allowing for targeted interventions with minimal environmental impact. Fertilization is also a precise science in mango farming, as soil nutrient deficiencies are addressed through tailored fertilization programs. The farmers consider factors such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, NPK ratios, micronutrient supplements, and organic amendments to ensure a nutrient-rich soil profile conducive to robust tree growth and fruit development. Mango cultivation, although lucrative, is quite the job in Australia, as almost everything is aimed at killing your mango trees. From the scorching sun to the vast arrays of creepy crawlers preparing to invade the ripe mangoes, there really is a lot to look out for. It is because of this that mango cultivation in Australia is a technical marvel, where scientific precision meets agricultural artistry. From the delicate germination of a seed to the bountiful harvest of ripe fruits.
Y'all see how that seed look? Let me slide this back. That was a big old seed.
With that said, how are the mangoes handled and packaged? We'll get to that right now. Vision meets agricultural artistry. From the delicate germ.
What the heck is that? They said that's a mango seed, or maybe because you know how the mangoes have I don't think, is there a seed inside of mangoes, or no, it's not really a seed, it's just like a hard white part. But that thing looks weird. And it has like a little root coming out of it on the top. That looks weird.
Germination of a seed to the bountiful harvest of ripe fruits. Every stage is carefully managed to ensure the optimal development of mango trees. With that said, how are the mangoes handled and packaged? We'll get to that right now. Moving on from cultivation, the Australian approach to harvesting and packaging is nothing short of mesmerizing, as the country spares no expense in making sure only the best mangoes are plucked and stored in the best of storage facilities. However, how is this done? First up is the harvest itself. Skilled farmers use their experience and knowledge to pick the mangoes at just the right time. They look at the color, feel, and smell of each mango to make sure it's perfectly ripe. Most of the time, farmers pick the mangoes by hand. This gentle method ensures that both the mango and the tree stay in good shape. It also lets them choose only the mangoes that are ready, leaving the others to ripen a bit more on the tree. However, this is not the full picture, as farmers now use nifty mobile apps with.
And Foodie Gang, if you guys were here when we talked about deadly coconuts, they have to climb about 6 to 8 feet in the air to reach the top of the coconut tree. The trees are very, very tall. And then when they get up to the top of the tree, they have to shake the coconut to see if the coconut is ripe. And when they shake it, what they're feeling for is liquid. They want to see if there's any liquid in there. And that episode, which is going to be season 2, episode 13, Deadly Coconuts. And it was a really great live stream, very informative, because like I said, we eat these fruits every day, but we never think about the backstory. And, you know, the backstory is very important as well. But let me get back into the video.
Smart image recognition. These apps help them know exactly when each mango is ripe for picking. It's like having a digital helper, making sure only the juiciest mangoes get plucked. But that's not the only technological advancement. As in the bigger orchards, machines called mechanical harvesters lend a helping hand. These machines speed up the harvest without being rough on the mangoes or the trees. It's like having a bunch of extra hands without needing more people. But the story doesn't end there. After picking, the mangoes go through a careful process. They're sorted by size, quality, and ripeness, making sure each one looks good and tastes great. However, as for larger orchards, sorting mangoes manually is now a thing of the past, as farmers now use robot eyes to help sort things out. These machines use image recognition to sort mangoes.
It's funny that they say that. They're using robots too in the farmland, We talked about it, Foodie Gang. We said our robots replacing humans in the kitchen. And I think that they are beginning to, but this is another interesting aspect. This is bringing robots into farming. So that may be something that we have to cover too, Foodie Gang. And like I said, the robots is coming. Y'all better stop complaining. Y'all better get to work. Okay? Because Flippy finna be on y'all.
Based on size, color, and quality. After sorting the mangoes, they get a thorough cleaning to remove anything they might have picked up during the harvest. Farmers also take a close look and a sniff to check for any issues that might affect the fruit. The final step is packaging. See, mangoes are packed carefully to avoid any bumps or bruises. And because of this, the boxes that carry the mangoes are now super smart too. They have special materials that let air flow, keeping the mangoes fresh during their trip to the store and ensuring nothing happens to them on the way there. In the end, bringing those Aussie mangoes from the tree to your table is like a well-practiced dance. It's a mix of farmer know-how and modern smarts, ensuring that each mango you bite into is a piece of sun-soaked perfection that has been harvested and sent away in the most efficient and cost-effective manner possible. But with so much attention to details, what exactly is the distribution and export of mangoes like? Well, stick around and find out. So what happens?
Okay, so we saw how they are farmed. We saw how they are harvested, how they make their way to the facility to be cleaned and to be boxed up properly. So this video is really showing us the mango from the beginning until the end.
To the mangoes after such meticulous harvesting and packaging. Well, after the mangoes are carefully packed for their next adventure, these juicy treasures then make their way to distribution hubs strategically located across the country. During transport, modern logistics play a very pivotal role. Refrigerated trucks, equipped to maintain the ideal temperature, transport the mangoes from distribution hubs to various.
And this is where the truck drivers come into it. And this is why truck driving is a very profitable business, because this is only mangoes. But imagine the avocados have to be transported, the bananas have to be transported, the coconut has to be transported. Everything that we eat or that is in the kitchen has to be transported because it may have grown in another part of the world. And so it's interesting to see and to learn about the journey that our food takes before it even gets to our plate. And so often we never even think about that. We just go to the store and we just picking out fruit, picking out our vegetables. And then when they don't have our bananas, we go right to the store clerk and we complain. But what we need to look at and we need to pay attention to is how it is produced. It's very, very important. And now when you go to the store and there's a shortage, instead of you getting mad at the store, you're going to think about it. You know, you're going to think about, well, why is there a shortage? So it's just very interesting to see the path that our food takes. And it's very important to at least know what you're putting in your body.
Various markets. This step is really a carefully orchestrated dance to ensure that the mangoes remain fresh and delicious during their road trip. And after this dance, it enters the cold chain, which in itself is a critical element in preserving the freshness of the mangoes. In this step, refrigeration storage facilities help maintain a controlled temperature environment that prevents premature ripening and safeguards the quality of the fruit throughout the distribution process. Now, when it comes to distribution, the first stop for many Aussie mangoes is the local markets. Here, they find their way into the hands of eager consumers who appreciate the taste of homegrown sweetness. From bustling farmers markets to neighborhood grocery stores, Australian mangoes have become a delight for domestic taste buds. In fact, according to Plant Health Australia, approximately 80% of fruit is consumed fresh, 10% is exported, and the remaining fruit is processed. In Australia, there are 9 varieties of mango in commercial production. The most abundant variety is the Kensington Pride, which accounts for around 41% of Australian production. However, they don't just stop at local markets, they also embark on an international adventure. And in this step, air freight plays a crucial role in transporting these golden delights to various corners of the globe. From Asia to the Middle East, Australian mangoes have become ambassadors of tropical sweetness. Renowned for their exceptional quality, the international stage beckons, and Australian mangoes are met with a global demand. In the past 15 years, these mangoes have managed to carve a niche in the international market. And now,
See, Foodie Gang, I'm used to the green mangoes, which I think would be the Kensington, but the other day, somebody brought me a yellow mango. And y'all, when I say I was sketched out and I didn't even want to eat it, but I ate it and it was really, really good. And it's called a honey mango. And so I just learned that there are different types of mangoes. I was only used to the green ones, but there are different types. And the honey mango was delicious. And even though it was yellow and I almost didn't want to eat it because of how it looked, it was really good. And I'm glad I ate it because it took me down this whole tour. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel to support this channel and keep the stove on. Hit the Cash App and money sign Chefbigbank. And let's see what else he got to say.
countries such as the United States, China, and parts of Europe eagerly await the arrival of these sun-kissed gems. Australia, with its stringent quality standards and commitment to sustainable practices, has secured a prominent position in the global mango market. Its reputation for delivering top-notch mangoes has elevated the country to a key player in satisfying the world's craving for premium tropical fruits. Because of this, the future looks bright for Australian mangoes. With a growing appreciation for exotic fruits and a focus on sustainable farming practices, the industry is poised for continued success. And as consumer preferences evolve, Australia's mango industry continues to adapt, ensuring a steady supply of delicious mangoes for markets near and far. In fact, mangoes now seem to sell themselves, as they have now built a positive reputation for being high in energy, low in fat, and a great source of calcium and vitamins essential for good health. To honor the mango season, the country organizes a lively summer event called the Mestival. Every December, Aussies come together on the beach for mango eating contests, relay races, and a delectable array of mango-infused dishes. The festival's spirit encourages attendees to embrace the messiness and relish every juicy bite of their beloved mangoes. It's a vibrant celebration of this tropical delight under the sunny Australian skies, and it has the added bonus of
That is so tight that they got a whole mango festival. And I would love to be invited to Australia to go eat mangoes. This is definitely an event that I would go to.
increasing the country's tourism. The journey from farm to market is all thanks to the careful planning and dedication of Australian farmers, who have helped to make the market size of the mango growing industry in Australia measure at a whopping $200.3 million in 2023 alone. From local markets that celebrate homegrown goodness to international destinations that savor the unique taste of Aussie mangoes, this mango industry is accumulation of technology, logistics, and a commitment to quality in delivering the sweetness of Australian mangoes to the world.
Did y'all hear that? They said $200 million is how much mangoes
Of Australian farmers who have helped to make the market size of the mango growing industry in Australia measure at a whopping $200.3 million in 2023 alone.
So they're saying that the whole mango industry is worth $200 million in Australia. And let me tell you, any market that is bringing in that much money in the state is definitely going to control a big portion of the politics, the laws. It's going to control a lot. That's why they got the whole mango festival. But what's going on? The Drip Show, he said, yo, at 9:07. We just up in here talking about mangoes, and more mangoes. And we're really learning about, what's going on. Hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the Cash App, $ Chefbigbank. But what I was saying is that if they control $200 million, and that was what it was evaluated in 2023, a market that big is going to have a big portion of control. So, all right, y'all. So do y'all like mangoes? And what do y'all eat mangoes with? So when I eat mangoes, I kind of just eat them by themselves. But I have had mango salsa, and mango salsa is really, really good. Okay, so that was going to be, that video was based in Australia. That video was based in Australia. I have another video that is going to talk about mangoes and the origin. I can never say that word properly. I think it's pronounced origin, but y'all know what I'm talking about when you see this word. So yes, I have another video that is going to talk about mangoes because like you guys saw, they grow all over the world, mainly in tropical conditions.
Holding 7 different varieties of mango. Each of these varieties has its unique attributes that make it special, a superpower. And like all superheroes, each of these varieties has a fascinating origin story. Behind me here is a Valencia Pride variety tree. Now, this is the first year I'm selling Valencia Pride. I've never had a...
Okay, he just said it. I'm going to say it again. Origin. Okay. All right, I think I've been saying it right then. I don't think I've been saying it wrong.
Crop big enough. It's also the first year I'm selling these Naomis. And if you know your mango lore, you will know that both the Valencia Pride and the Naomi are descendants. They are children of the Hayden. The Valencia Pride was grown from a Hayden seed. The Naomi variety was grown from the seed of a Palmer. Now, unlike the Valencia, who we know came from a Hayden seed, we don't know the Valencia's baby daddy, but the Naomi, we do. We know that the Naomi came from a Palmer seed, which means the mother is the Palmer. And through genetic testing, scientists are relatively certain that it was pollinated by a Hayden. So Hayden is the baby daddy of the Naomi. Palmer is the baby mama. And Hayden is the baby mama of the Valencia. The reason I could tell you the lineage of those mangoes is because they were created.
Okay, Foodie Gang. And this is why I wanted to share this video with y'all, because I knew that y'all would get it if you put it into baby daddy, baby mama terms. Y'all will understand how it works. That's why I played this video for y'all.
Created by people. and people kept records. And they said, well, geez, if this mango is a good tasting mango, maybe I could take a seed from it and maybe hand pollinate from another mango and germinate it into something that tastes good. Now, that's very hard to do. It takes 10 to 12 to 15 years before you even get fruit, if you get fruit at all. And some of the seeds might give you really good ones, and some of them might give you yucky ones. But lucky for us, there are people who have dedicated.
What? He said 15 years? I didn't know it took that long. He said 10 to 15 years. That's crazy. I had no idea that it takes that long.
Their lives to this pursuit. One such person credited with creating a lot of different mango varieties is named Gary Zelle. And I'm holding in my hand right here a Zelle variety mango, Z-I-L-L. Now this tree here, this is called a Gary. This too is a variety of mango named after Gary Zelle. In this case, his first name.
The backstory on this one, if
Let's
I remember correctly, I remember him and his father jumping out of a truck to deliver some trees for me and my dad back in the late 90s. Okay. And I told his dad, Lawrence
Zelle. Okay.
Gary's father, that how much I loved Carrie mango.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie's my mom's favorite. I love that mango. You did such a great thing by, bringing that mango out to the public. I'm really thankful. Thank you for making the Carrie mango. So as I was expressing my gratitude toward him, he goes, hey, you know something you got to try? You know something you got to try? The Gary mango. That's a good mango. If you like Carrie, you're going to love Gary.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I agree with
bring it on.
That
Bring
like
it on.
citrusy tartness
It's
that
like
has.
tangerine orange
Yes.
with mango.
Yes.
And here it is. And it's not a beautiful mango. It's an ugly mango. But you can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Not these, for sure. That's for sure. Which is unfortunate because that's what the supermarkets do. That's what Walmart does.
Well,
They judge
human beings usually buy with their eyes.
Yep, you're exactly right. So I got to sample one of these yesterday when I came by to buy some trees off of Julian, and I actually told my wife about it. I said we got to grow one of these trees. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is so good. It is. It's like a Carrie, but in my opinion, a little bit better. And it's got this powderiness to it. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, you got to get behind the skin. That stuff behind the skin tastes like powdery tangerine.
Yes, You know what it is? It's like remember in baseball cards, they had that stick of gum that had like a flour, like a powder around it.
Yeah.
What that same powdery feeling you get in your mouth when you bite into one of these.
That powder dissolves.
It
in
is
your mouth.
so delicious.
Yeah, it reminds me of Tang.
They sent that to the moon,
I remember those commercials as a kid. Now Gary is a seedling of a mango called Pettigrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pettigrew tastes a lot like this. Has that orangey flavor.
So the Gary just happens to resemble the Carrie. It's not a descendant of the Carrie per se.
It's probably a hybrid between the Pettigrew and the Carrie.
So it was fertilized by a Carrie.
Right. Because
Okay.
this was a seedling that sprung up by itself, if I understood correctly, in their property. Because a lot of people like us eat mangoes, and then when they finish, they throw the seed on the ground,
sir.
and then out comes a tree. And
That's crazy. I didn't know that. If you throw a mango, well, this is all alleged. I don't know if this is true or not. But if you throw a mango on the ground in dirt, a tree will form? That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
this one hung out long enough for it to fruit.
Yeah.
And the family over there at Zille's tried it. And if all three, I think it was Gary and his brother Walter and his father.
Yeah.
If all three of them like it, it gets propagated.
Like America's Got Talent. They vote on it.
Yeah. If it gets 3 X's, it goes down. It gets cut up and thrown away. Yeah. But if all three like it, they name it.
I mean, I have not had a Zelle variety that hasn't blown my mind.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. He's the guru. He's the mango guru.
Yeah. Zelle also came up with the coconut cream variety. It's known as one of the best varieties he ever created. People go nuts for this variety mango. In addition, and more recently, he's come out with the 015. It's not even named yet. This is like the sort of like, I guess like the number they assigned in the process. I don't know, maybe it's like row O, column 15 of the seedlings they were monitoring or something like this. But here's another Zelle mango, the O15. It hasn't been named yet, but people love it so much, some people like us are already starting to grow them. And then we have this one here called the lemon meringue. And who do you think created this one? It wasn't Gary Zelle, but Gary's the guy that named it lemon meringue. You see, this is called PPK. And one of them P's, this was imported from Asia. This is like the Poo Pi something. I never met Gary, but I like him by reputation. He seems to have a flair for marketing. And Gary's smart enough to know that if you want to sell a mango variety or any type of food for that matter, you probably don't want the word poo in it. But right here behind me, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different mangoes that we wouldn't know about. We wouldn't even have if it wasn't for Gary Zelle. In addition to passionate, enthusiastic experts like the Zelles, we also have universities and academic institutions creating new varieties. This Raposa variety, for example, was very meticulously and carefully cultivated in an academic setting at the Department of Horticulture at the University of Hawaii. It was then named after Herbert Raposa. We've also...
Okay, so when he said Hawaii, I just remembered something. When I went to Hawaii in 2020, when we were flying back from Hawaii, all of our suitcase has to go through, I think it's called agriculture. It's something like that. And they want to make sure that you're not bringing any seeds from Hawaii into the U.S. And they do it when you get to Hawaii and when you are leaving Hawaii. But I didn't notice it when we first got there. But when we were coming back, I'm like, why did we have to go through, I think it's called agriculture and customs, it's something like that. But they want to make sure that you're not bringing seeds from Hawaii into the U.S. Because sometimes, like that dude said, when you throw the mango on the ground, it can start sprouting and growing. So if you take seeds from Hawaii and you plant them here, it can harm our agriculture. And so, yeah, it was just very weird. I didn't know that that was a thing. But I just remember when I was flying back from Hawaii, they checked our bags and they wanted to make sure that we're not taking any seeds from there and we're planning to plant them in the U.S. And you guys saw the industry was estimated at $200 million in Australia. So you let me know if you think that they finna let you walk or travel to another part of the world and take seeds from them or from there that could possibly ruin the agriculture somewhere else. To us, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but we have to consider that these are $1 million industries. And so they want to make sure that we're not doing anything to harm the agriculture in the U.S. or in Hawaii. So I just thought that was like a fascinating thing. I'm like, what? You're checking my bag for what?
Lucked into some varieties. We just found them growing as seedlings in people's backyards, like this Kit variety that grew from seedling in the 1930s on the property of Mrs. Kit, right here in Homestead, Florida. Even you can create your own variety of mango. Just go out into your backyard, plant the seed from a monoembryonic mango variety, and wait 10 years and see what you get. If all this planting and cultivating and waiting for decades seems a bit overwhelming to you,
who has 10 years? Most people don't even live in the same place in 10 years. See, that's why Chefbigbank do not got the green thumb, and I am not a gardener. And I'm going to leave that to the farmers and to the gardeners. I just want to cook. I just cook the food. And somebody gave me a tomato plant, and I was going to try my best to raise it in the house and then eventually put it in the garden. My neighbor has a garden. Y'all, I don't know what happened. I don't know if our house was too cold or what, but that tomato plant quickly died. And I was so sad because I was really going to try, and I really wanted to taste the tomatoes. I wanted to cook with them. I might go to the store and get another tomato plant and try again, or I might just let it go, y'all. But I have a big respect to the gardeners and to the farmers because it is very hard. And like they said earlier, when they were talking about Australia, that there's a lot of things that can go wrong that can really harm the harvest, like insects or pests, as they call it. They can get an infection. The sun could burn up the trees. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. So it's really hard to garden. But I might try again, but I don't got a green thumb. It ain't in me. But I know how to cook.
And you would rather just jump right to eating the fruit. You can buy your fruit directly from the farm at guacfarm.com. GUACFARM.com.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let me tell y'all the name of it. The Sleepy Lizard. But I have been seeing more. Well, y'all know how I be watching the food stuff. But what I have seen is a lot of farms have YouTube channels. And I actually think it's a very smart, very, very smart of them. A lot of these farms have YouTube channels, and that's another way to earn the money. And I think it's real smart. Okay, so when we talked about Australia and the mangoes from Australia, we also talked a little bit about the health benefits of mangoes. We got into a little bit of that. We are going to go to a commercial. And when we come back, we are going to talk about the health benefits of mangoes. I'm going to show you guys a quick video that I made in the store. And I have some videos of recipes to share with you guys. These are not my own personal recipes, but they are great recipes nonetheless. So we're going to go to a commercial, and then when we come back, we will continue talking about mangoes, and more mangoes. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel to support this channel. Keep the stove on. Y'all already know what to do, Foodie Gang. And I just noticed that my logo was not up there the whole time. I tell you, as soon as you hit go live, that's when everything go wrong. But I will see y'all in a bit. Welcome back, Foodie Gang. You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chefbigbank, Season 2, Episode 21. We are just chugging along here. So if you missed any episodes, be sure to go back and check them out. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends, Follow me on all my social media platforms listed down below. Join the group on Facebook and shop the Foodie Gang store. I also make children's content on YouTube at Ava's Playtime. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. Okay, so before we left off, we talked about farming and the origin. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but do y'all have certain words that y'all cannot say right? Or is that just me? Okay, we talked about that, the farming and the beginning of mangoes. Now we're going to kind of get into the health benefits and into recipes that you can make using mangoes. And so, yes, I'm going to get that pulled up. So, how is everybody doing today and what is on the menu? So, for dinner, I'm going to make some fried fish and shrimp. And I'm kind of still thinking about my sides and what sides I'm going to do. But you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to post in my group and ask them what sides I should make. Because sometimes that's another great thing about the group on Facebook is that if you kind of are having like a brain fog and you kind of forget like what to make with or what side you should have, you can always refer to the group and see what they got to say. Okay, so this first video is going to talk about the health benefits of mangoes. I think that one, let me get that pulled up. That was wrong, but
Mangoes not only taste great, but have many health benefits. Here are 15 healthy reasons why you should eat mangoes and discover how the king of fruits can help you. Mangoes boost immunity as they are packed with nutrients and high in antioxidants. 1 cup of mango provides almost 3/4 of the daily recommended intake of vitamin C. Mangoes are high in polyphenols, which have anti-cancer properties. Studies show mango polyphenols prevented or destroyed various cancer cells of the colon, lung, prostate, and breast. Mangoes contain nutrients such as magnesium, potassium, and a unique antioxidant called mangiferin that support a healthy heart. The leaves of mangoes help in regulating diabetes. Young green mango leaves are very tender, so they are cooked and eaten in some cultures. Because the leaves are considered very nutritious, they are also used to make tea and supplements. Mango leaf extract manage diabetes due to its effect on blood sugar and fat metabolism. Mangoes are full of tartaric and malic acid and traces of citric acid, which aid in keeping the body alkaline. This fruit fills your body up with essential vitamins and nutrients, making you feel fuller with fewer calories. Mangoes are packed with vitamin A, making it a perfect fruit to improve eyesight. It also prevents night blindness and dry eyes and protects eyes from harmful UV rays. Mangoes have aphrodisiac properties and is known as the love fruit. It is known to increase the virility in men. Mango is rich in vitamin E, which is known to improve sexual health.
Now, I will say, I am surprised to hear that it is an aphrodisiac. I did not know that. I knew about like strawberries, but I didn't know that mangoes was considered an aphrodisiac fruit. So that's news to me.
Mango also improves mood, sexual desire, quality, and motion of sperms. This fruit is very effective in preventing heat stroke as it helps to hydrate and cool the body. Mangoes aid in boosting concentration and memory. Since they are packed with vitamin B6, mango is one of the best brain foods because of this. Due to its iron and folic acid content, mango is great for anemic people. The vitamin C content helps anemic people increase iron absorption in their bodies. It is especially great for women, especially pregnant women, to give them that extra boost of iron and folic acid during pregnancy. Mangoes facilitate healthy digestion. It has enzymes that break down carbohydrates in the body so that they are easily absorbed. And 2, it is high in fiber, which helps to prevent constipation and keep the digestive tract working properly. However, it is important to note that mangoes may trigger gas and bloating in some, particularly those with irritable bowel syndrome. Mango contains glutamine, which not only helps in tissue repair but also regulates the function of neurotransmitters, which results in less anxiety, less depression, and insomnia. So consumption of mangoes help in stress management. So if you're stressed, go eat a mango. Or 2, this fruit is excellent for your skin and hair. Hair is more moisturized and healthy. Eating mangoes improves the skin's elasticity and helps prevent wrinkles and sagging due to the high vitamin C content. It can also prevent the growth of acne and pimples. Besides eating, try applying a paste of mango, honey, and milk to your skin or face and leave it for 10 minutes. Rinse, and you will have smooth, soft skin. You can also use it as a body scrub with sugar so it can buff away dead skin cells, leaving the skin soft. If you've liked and
Wow, I didn't know that you could use mango as a facial scrub, and I did not know that. Wow. There's a lot of things that you can do with a lot of these fruits and vegetables besides just eating them.
cells, leaving the skin soft. If you've liked and enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have attached some delicious mango recipes, so go ahead and check them out. Take care. Bye now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that can be done with mangoes. And I just wanted to share this with you guys so that we are aware of the health benefits of mangoes, and we know that there are other things that we can do besides just eating them. There's more. There's a lot more going on. And so that is why I wanted to share that video with you guys. Foodie Gang, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and let's stay in touch. All right, so there you have it. We talked about the beginning, the farming, and the health benefits of mangoes. So when you guys are in the store, grab the mango. It's good for you. It's healthy. And I'm going to show you guys some recipes that you can cook with mangoes. But before I get to the recipe portion, I want to show you guys a video that I put together that I made when I went into the grocery store. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Foodie Gang. The grocery store, for me, I like the grocery store. Let me tell y'all why. There is so much content that I can create inside the grocery store. They have such good lighting. They got all type of fruits and vegetables, all type of food. So I like the grocery store. When I go into, well, let me take some of that back. I don't like paying, but I like the grocery store because they have a lot of stuff. Yeah, so Foodie Gang, like I was saying, I like the grocery store for me personally because they have a lot of stuff in the grocery store, a lot of different foods, and I make a lot of my content, believe it or not, inside the grocery store. And it's great because I can just come in there, I can take my pictures, and I can put it right back on the shelf and go on with my day. People will be like, okay, so I don't know if I shared it with you guys or not, but I just found this out. I did not know this. They have different flavors of goldfish. They have an Old Bay flavor. They have a red hot flavor of goldfish. They have a Parmesan cheese, which I think I knew about that one. The ones I didn't know about were the Old Bay seasoned goldfish and the red hot goldfish. So when I go into the grocery store, I always see new items that are great because I can take pictures. And so on this day, I saw honey mangoes. And when you get these home, they turn like yellow. And they're actually pretty good. And as you guys can see, it is a great price. So when you go into your grocery store and you see mangoes, look at what variety of mangoes you see. Because as we have talked about it before, there are different types of varieties of mangoes. And so now, with all that being said, we are going to get into the recipes because that's a pretty important thing. So,
Ginger shrimp stir fry. All right, having all your ingredients for this recipe prepped out is key. We're gonna dice up a mango, give some green beans a good chop, slice up some bell pepper, chop some ginger. To a bowl, add your oyster sauce and soy sauce. Season your shrimp and add them to a hot pan. Sear on both sides. Next, we're gonna add our garlic, ginger, mango, bell pepper, green beans. Add your shrimp back in with the sauce. Add some Thai chili, give that a good stir. Plate it up and enjoy. It's so good.
okay, so when I picked this video out, I was thinking about Randy because y'all know Randy likes shrimp. I don't know where she's at, but she's going to watch this on the replay. Randy, I just want to let you know that this recipe is just for you because she loved her some shrimp. And let me tell y'all, he knew what he was doing. And what the dish that he made looks delicious.
Mango ginger shrimp stir fry. All right, having all your ingredients for this recipe prepped out is key. We're gonna dice up a mango, give some green beans a good chop, slice up some bell pepper, chop some ginger. To a bowl, add your oyster sauce and soy sauce. Season your shrimp and add them to a hot pan. Sear on both sides. Next, we're gonna add our garlic, ginger, mango, bell pepper, green beans. Add your shrimp back in with the sauce. Add some Thai chili, give that a good stir. Plate it up and enjoy. It's so good.
Okay, I would rate that dish a 9.5 out of 10, and I really wanted to give him a 10. The reason why I docked it a little bit is because I like my vegetables to be cooked a little bit more. Those vegetables still look kind of crunchy, but nevertheless, this dish looks delicious, and I would definitely give this dish a try. I would definitely give this dish a try, and it looks good.
Summer ends, you have to make this grilled salmon with mango avocado salsa. Add salmon fillets to a bowl with a quick chili lime marinade and toss it to coat. While it's marinating for 20 minutes, mix together mango, avocado, red pepper, jalapeno, red onion, cilantro, lime juice, and salt. Grill the salmon over medium-high heat for 8-ish minutes, then serve it over coconut rice with the fresh mango salsa.
I really like salmon. I have never tried salmon and mango together. I've never tried that, but I will be willing to do it after I saw this video. And she convinced me that the next time I eat my salmon, I need to have some mangoes with it. Let's go ahead and watch this video one more time and see if we missed anything, Foodie Gang.
Before summer ends, you have to make this grilled salmon with mango avocado salsa. Add salmon fillets to a bowl with a quick chili lime marinade and toss it to coat. While it's marinating for 20 minutes, mix together mango, avocado, red pepper, jalapeno, red onion, cilantro, lime juice, and salt. Grill the salmon over medium-high heat for 8-ish minutes, then serve it over coconut rice with the fresh mango salsa.
I would tell y'all, salmon is one of my favorite fish. Salmon is really, you know what? We gotta talk about salmon, especially since I'm in Alaska. Salmon is really popular in Alaska, and salmon, seafood, it's a big deal here. So we're gonna have to talk about salmon because that's my favorite seafood. Great for dieting, great health benefits. There are so many salmon recipes that you can find, that you can make. Salmon is really, really good. One of my favorites, one of my go-tos. I just recently learned of this, but I've never tried it. But let me tell y'all, let me see what y'all think about it. Have y'all ever tried deep fried salmon? Have y'all ever tried deep fried salmon? I have never tried it before, and I have also never heard of deep fried salmon until I started this food journey and somebody shared a video of deep fried salmon on my group. That was the first time I'd ever saw that or heard of it, because I always think like this. If it's healthy and I'm trying to keep the health benefits, why am I frying it? But I gotta try deep fried salmon because it looks good and I heard great things about it. So I'm gonna try it one day. But have y'all ever tried deep fried salmon? One thing I would say, Foodie Gang, is that I like his use of fresh ingredients. I really appreciate that, and I really like all the fresh ingredients that he used. Yeah, if I walk in the house And my man got a meal like this. It's gonna be a good night because you did your thing. You went above and beyond, and you got some good looking food here. Yeah, if y'all walk in the house and your man make you some food that look like this, what are you doing? Are you arguing that night? Or you gonna eat your food and go to bed? Look, y'all better step your game up, men. Cause he out here doing it like this. Okay, he out here doing this. Now, 10 out of 10. Hands down. I like the sear that he put on the meat, kind of like blackened it a little bit. He molded the rice. And so when the rice came out, it came out looking nice. Look, he made me want to step my game up. He's made the mango salsa, he seasoned it, he put a little bit of parsley in there. So you get that hint of green. Yeah, ladies, look, if your man cooking like this, you just need to not argue, do what you gotta do, keep that man around. Okay, let's go watch that video one more time. Cause look, homeboy out here making it do what it do. He out here, look, he probably already married. Let's see if we see a ring on his finger. Okay. Oh, we see a ring. He married. He married. What did I tell y'all? Let's go ahead and watch that video one more time. Yes, he out here making it do what it do. That food looks delicious. And I like like the fresh ingredients. So I have another video that is more detailed and it's going to teach us, Foodie Gang, how to make mango salsa. So let me go ahead and take this out of the congregation. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends, and to support the show and keep the stove on, you already know what to do. You already know what to do, Foodie Gang. Okay, so this is going to be a more detailed video really going over how to make mango salsa.
There, this is Johnny Mac from the Sauce and Gravy channel. Have you ever tried a mango salsa? It's fresh, sweet, and spicy. You really can't go wrong with it. Let me walk you through how to make it. This recipe is really all about the prep work. That makes it pretty easy. There's no cooking involved. Just break out that trusty blade, make sure it's sharp, get a little choppy on a handful of cilantro. In the end, you'll need at least 1/4 cup of this shrubbery. Hold on to your hats, this is a tough one. 1 lime, cut in half. And I know what you're thinking, mango salsa, gosh, that's gotta be hard to do. Nope, that would be a negatory. It's super easy to do and has an out-of-this-world taste. 1 jalapeno, if you don't like it too hot, you can remove the center white membrane along with those seeds. If you like it really spicy, keep it in. For those of you that want to remove it, a spoon does a great job. Here's a quick demo. Gently shimmy the spoon to release the seeds and the white membrane from that meaty flesh of the jalapeno. And here's a tip for you. After you're done working with this, make sure that you wash your hands. Don't touch your eyes or anywhere that you don't want to burn.
Yes, he is absolutely correct. For all my spicy food lovers, anyone that has cut in jalapeno before and touches their eyes, that can make your eyes burn. So if you are handling a jalapeno or a chili, anything spicy, you want to wash your hands after. The smaller you cut the jalapeno is, the hotter your dish will become. So be careful, don't touch your eyes, and definitely wash your hands after cutting.
You're doing great. You know the drill at this point. Time to practice those knife skills. Choppy, bite-sized pieces. And if you don't have a sharp knife, it's time to get one. I'll put a link in the description of the knife that I use. I've had it for years. I love it. Next up to bat, you'll need 1 red bell pepper. See that green stem? Cut it off. You want to put the bell pepper top side flat onto the cutting board. So I don't know about you, but for me, whenever I cut into a bell pepper, I hate having those seeds go everywhere. Cut from bottom to top, following the creases, and skirt around the seeds, and you have this, a little package, all the seeds there, and not on the cutting board, or all over the floor, or all over your hands. Once again, grab your blade, chop it up into bite-sized pieces. That takes care of the red pepper. Now for a different color infusion into this salsa to add a lovely look, as well as nice sweet type flavor, an orange bell pepper. Check it out. No seeds escaped. I don't think they did. I don't see it anywhere, do you? What does mango salsa go on? Well, you can put it on chicken, you can put it on grilled steak, pork, poultry, put it on shrimp, goes with nachos, or you could just eat it plain. Don't cut your onions like this. Why, you may ask? Well, look at it. It's a complete mess. It's nearly impossible to get a fine dice out of this red onion. But for stress relief purposes, it may be best. So we've gone through the shrubbery, the spiciness, the sweetness of the red peppers. Now it's time for the tropical feel. Pineapple. It doesn't really matter if it's canned pineapple, fresh pineapple, whole pineapple, or chunks. Just chop it up into nice bite-sized pieces. Juggle a few tomatoes into the mix. I might need some practice on that. Some people don't like the tomato seeds in their salsa. The great thing about a homemade salsa is you can remove them if you like. For me, they don't bother me, so I'm going to leave them in. Fantastic work. We're moving right along. Now it's time for the star of the show, the mango. When you pick your mango, you want that heavy tropical smell coming from the stem area, and you want it to be nice and soft. Mangoes have a big pit in the center, and there are a few different ways that you can dice it up. For this recipe, I'm going to use a peeler to remove that thick, tough outer skin. And watch out, these bad boys tend to get slippery. So here's the fun part. Of course, everybody likes playing with knives. Place that mango stem side up. Place the knife a little off center and skirt it around the big pit. Do that to both sides and you'll have 2 big hunka chunks of mango meat. And look how big this pit is. There's a little bit of flesh around the sides, so you can use your knife to remove a couple of big chunks of mango flesh that are on those sides. So that takes care of that. You've removed all of the flesh. Now it's time to chop it up into small bite-sized pieces. And remember, these are slippery little devils, so be very careful whenever you're slicing these bad boys up. And again, a nice sharp knife always helps out. There you go, easy peasy.
He is absolutely right. When you are handling a knife, be very careful. I cannot tell y'all all the accidents I've seen with knives. Be very careful. If you cut yourself, immediately stop what you're doing. Wash your hands and attend to the wound. After that, you need to come back to your cutting board and you need to sanitize your cutting board. If you have even a little speck of blood anywhere on your cutting board, all of the food needs to be immediately thrown away. We need to be careful when we're in the kitchen. We need to be practicing kitchen safety. And anytime you do cut yourself with a knife, it is pretty serious because there are blood-borne illnesses that can be passed through food. And so, yeah, y'all, be careful out here. And what I'll say is when I went to culinary school, one of the first courses that we took was on food-borne illnesses. So it is very serious when we are dealing with food and we are cooking. You know, I always say we can make people really happy or make them really, really sick. So, as a cook, as a chef, you got to take it with the utmost serious when you do cut yourself with your knife.
Easy, that takes care of the prep work. Now we're ready.
Okay, so that is another mango recipe that looks very, very delicious. And after this video and this live stream, I want some mangoes now. Okay, there. So there y'all have it, foodie gang. We talked all about mangoes, and more mangoes. We went over the origin. Ooh, I finally said it right. We went over farming, the health benefits, and I also shared a couple of recipes with you guys. So when you go to the grocery store, grab the mango, make some recipes with it, some great recipes. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on all my social media platforms down below. Let's stay in touch. So even when I'm not going live, we are still in touch. Foodie gang. And subscribe to Ava's Playtime for children's content. So Ava's Playtime is my first YouTube channel. 907 Good Eats is my second YouTube channel. On Ava's Playtime, the comments are disabled. There are no comments, just a lot of subscribers and a whole lot of kids. So when I created 907 Good Eats, I didn't even know I could get comments until like 4 days later. I was like, oh, I have comments. And so what I love about 907 Good Eats, my second YouTube channel, is that I'm able to engage with the audience. I'm able to, stay in touch on social media. We got the Foodie Gang store. I'm able to have you guys or put you guys up on stage, read your comments, and really talk to you guys. And I really, really appreciate that about 907 Goodies. But with all that being said, Ava's Playtime has great children's content. We are almost at 300 videos. So stay tuned for that. We are almost at 300 videos. We're almost going to hit our 300 video mark on Ava's Playtime. So y'all, I'll be busy out here. So we're almost at 300 videos. We're at 12,000 subscribers. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join the Time Crew. That's what Ava likes to call her little following, the Time Crew. I said, girl, Ava, whatever you want to do, I'm going to let you do it. So we got the Time Crew over there. Over here, we got the Foodie Gang. So join the group on Facebook. Stay in touch. On 907 Goodies, it's only Chefbigbank, right? But when you come over to the Facebook group, when you come over to the fan page, it's over 900 different foodies from all around the world. So it is nice because it's not just my cooking. It's other foodies from all over the world. And from that group, that's going to bring me into my next point. I am able to pull other foodies and have interviews. So tomorrow I am interviewing a member of my Facebook group who is on her journey of becoming a personal chef. So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. And we are going to have Sammy Slay's Kitchen up here to talk about her journey of becoming a personal chef and also beginning her food content creation journey. So y'all make sure y'all join the group. Oh, I got the wrong banner. Foodie Gang, I didn't even got the right banner up. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all join the group and you may be pulled for an interview one day. And so it's just a lot of fun. And it really connects this whole food empire that I'm trying to build or that I have envisioned in my mind. So join the group, shop the Foodie Gang store, get your merch. And I'm going to have more designs coming out. But as I said, y'all, I got a lot going on. And so, yes, y'all, I think that's it. So tomorrow I have an interview with a personal chef. We're going to talk about her becoming a personal chef and beginning her content creation journey. And so that's going to be really exciting. Okay. That's on Monday. On Tuesday, we are going to start talking about seafood. And seafood has been one of the pivotal messages for this season. It's going to be, it's the summer season. So we're going to talk about fruit, seafood. Definitely got to talk about fast food because fast food is a hot topic of this year. We're going to talk about tilapia. And then later on in the week, we're going to talk about shrimp. I got my shrimp po' boy recipe to share with y'all. And so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Hit the like button. Turn the notifications on so you get notified when I go live. Wednesdays at 9 a.m. I'm dropping pre-recorded content. I'm going live randomly. And on Ava's Playtime, we are releasing new videos all the time. Like I said, we are a couple videos away from hitting our 300 video mark on Ava's Playtime. And I believe on 907 Goodies, we're We're definitely not at 300 videos, but we close. But we are close. And after this video ends, be sure to come back and comment on the video. And if you want to create streams like this, my referral code for StreamYard is in the description of this video. Y'all make sure y'all have a good Sunday. Eat good food. Stay positive. Stay prayed up. You got to give them God all the thanks. Yeah, stay prayed up. Eat good food. Have a nice day. And I'll see y'all back here tomorrow for my interview with Sammy Slay's Kitchen. It is going to be a great interview. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. And I'm going to get ready to hit y'all with the outro videos. And I will see y'all next time. And I'm your host. This is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. I'll see y'all in the comment section. I'm out. Foodie gang, gang, gang.
Food gang, gang, gang.
Foodie gang, 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 gang. Foodie gang, 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 gang.
Foodie gang, gang, gang. This is Chef Big Bank. Thank you so much for watching at 907 Goodies. Make sure you hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. I'm out.